Yeah, I mean, incredible career. Not only in the NBA, but internationally. Enjoyed my time playing against him greatly and playing with him greatly, but always a great competitor on the court as well. So phenomenal career, and really proud that I got a chance to play with him, and extremely happy for him.
Did you see that Golden State took 69 threes the other night?
I heard that.
You guys kind of started this mess. I mean,
Yeah.
when does it stop?
Yeah, I mean, I think our teams took, no threes in comparison. So, it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see if that's a trend that continues or if that was a preseason shooting practice.
Can I ask, who is in the starting backcourt right now with Harden, and what will Mills' role be? And is there a possibility that Tom Thomas could get more time if Kyrie is not available?
I haven't made any decisions on starting lineup. We're just working with the entirety of the group right now, trying to get reps, trying to figure it out, but we're not in a big rush for a starting lineup, to be honest with you. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Cam's doing well. David Duke's done well. Some of the rookies have played, well and are growing and developing. A lot of vets, though. A lot of vets. Patty, Javon Carter, both playing very well. So lots of competition, lots of depth.
When you're practicing, do you have had a space yet where you have kind of like A unit, B unit, or wide unit, white unit, first, second, whatever?
Yes and no. I mean, a little bit. We definitely, we could do more of that, but we're also just trying to mix up lineups and see how players look together and how they fit, how they form kind of bonds on the court together, and what the chemistry looks like. So it's really, really early, but yeah, we're more experimenting than anything right now.
Not to beat a dead horse, is there anything new with Kyrie?
No, nothing new. Nothing to report there. Nothing to report there.
What about a practice regimen? If he's not here, we better be working something, right?
We haven't discussed that yet, so we'll see. But if that's something that we discuss, I don't think it's something that I'd share with everyone what we've asked them to do. But it's not something we've discussed.
I mean, what kind of options are available to you? How quick you set something up? You don't even have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the answer to that, but I imagine it would have to be his own regimen.
When we talked to you and Sean before camp, he said he expected everyone to be available when the season started. Has anything changed with that?
You're asking if Kyrie's going to be ready for the season to start?
He said your whole team would be ready.
Yeah.
He expected for the season to start. Do you expect
Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that. I think as it stands now, no. So we'll see what happens. But, I don't really want to speculate on something that is just currently up in the air. And if there's an update, we'll update you.
Your owner had an interview with Brian and said that it's a championship goal for a championship. Everyone needs to be pulling in the same direction. So if you got one guy who's not going in the same direction, how does that impact the culture of the whole team?
Yeah, I mean, I think those are things that'll have to be resolved as we go here. I can't really, make a comment on something that I don't think is resolved. It's very, very early in the year. So we're focusing on this, building that culture day to day, and working hard to get these guys in a position to play to our strengths and compete and be able to understand each other in a way that they can play at a high level. So that's taking up, all of our time, and that's all of our focus right now.
Do you have a time frame where you think it might be resolved? For better or worse?
I don't know.
Speaking of time, do you have a timeline for when you want that open waste spot filled? Or you just want to let it go to the least?
I don't have a timeline. I don't know if Sean does, but I don't have a timeline right now.
We just talked about taking on a shot over the summer. You got the first preseason game, confidently nails a couple of threes. Like, what have you seen in that shot?
Yeah.
And if that is something to be reliant on,
Yeah.
that changes.
Yeah, this first week he's made shots, for sure. It would be great for Bruce and his development if he becomes a a good three-point shooter, but not paramount. He does lots of other things and brings things to the table. But for his development, it'd be wonderful to see all that work he put in pay off.
When you look at Bruce is kind of a multi-position player. He played center last year, but if there is an opening in the backcourt, I mean, could you see a guy who would be a candidate for that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's two ways to look at it. It could be, up for grabs, but it could also be a night-to-night matchup-based, style-based decision. So, I think it's really early right now. We have so many things on our priority list as coaches to try to get through right now. We're not as concerned about who's our starting lineup, who's playing opening night. We'll get there in due time and make that decision when it comes. But right now, we're just trying to get these guys to understand our principles, to find a clarity and understanding with one another and what we're trying to do and build from there.
This is a kind of general question, but as a coach who saw a team improve the way it did defensively last year, what's the difference between any just random switching defense and a good switching defense is reliable?
Details, technique, communication, clarity, understanding, all those things. So there is a scheme to it. It's not just, we switch everything. There's the help, there's rotations, there's all sorts of things that you think are eliminated because you switch, but they're not completely eradicated. There's still many layers to it. So, making sure that guys understand the roles, the techniques, the schemes beyond just the switching. So there's plenty to it, just like in other defenses.
But you keep saying, Steve, no rush up starting lineups, this and that. I remember how long preseason was last year. Was it?
Yeah, you know what? I think it was essentially the same amount of time, but we have 2 more games. So last year I think it was like 21 days, and I think it's roughly the same. But we have 2 more games this year, and also I think we knew when training camp was for a long period of time, so it feels longer because you had a chance to really prepare and set a schedule. This year, last year we didn't. It was kind of like, we're starting, from what I remember, in like a few weeks and trying to nail all that stuff down. So slightly different. I think it feels longer this year, but I think it's largely very similar to last year.
Depth on this team and the fact that you have a lot of answers. Okay, you have a big distraction, but at the same time, it's the level of confidence being able to achieve your goal the same.
Well, I think you also look at it like our goal is to be the best team we can be and play the best basketball we can play. Hopefully at the end of the road, that's good enough to win a championship. But we definitely are trying to win a championship. We embrace trying to win a championship, but we focus on playing our best basketball. And then, the outcome is the outcome. But the process is to play really good basketball, to play to our strengths, to play with purpose, and to improve throughout the season.